侍ショーダウン。
Hello, folks. This is, let's say what it is. My name is Novid from the most unhappiest place in the universe,
侍ショーダウン。
game industry. I didn't want to talk much today because what we have today is a new character with deeply controversial issues that shouldn't be any more controversial because we're going through even worse times, as you know. Before I even get to that, I want to get to practice, want to get to training, and while we're doing the training, we can talk about certain things. We can talk about certain things.
風間草月。いいでしょう。クラマヤシャマル。ヤシャマル。
And while we're talking about certain things,
道場。
we can discuss any type of issues that people want to say. But while we're doing this particular thing, we're waiting for the rabbit to finish loading the parts here. As you can see, this is Sogetsu. And Sogetsu has a ice covered sword. I think it's ice or energy based sword. And you'll see him standing and whatnot. Before we even get to him, I want everyone to know that we have 33 million Americans who lost their jobs. We got 9 million small business people, business owners, who lost their livelihoods because of this pandemic. We have children infected on the side because of this pandemic. We have politicians going around saying one thing and doing another, disobeying their own stay-at-home orders, and a whole lot of these things. Where there are nurses, and I personally know some of these nurses and some of these healthcare workers who are out there every single day to make sure to help those that have or don't have this COVID pandemic as it's now called, this coronavirus pandemic, from infecting their own families and to make sure that the virus don't continue to pass through other people. But there are some nurses who decide to dance and prance all day long on TikTok and all the rest of it. And right now, the people that shouldn't be talking are those that have decided to create controversies that have no basis in reality. I'll continue in a minute, but let's go through Kozeku's moveset. Shall we do that? Okay. Let's go to his command list here. He has a wall jump. Kazuma Kozetsu has a wall jump. He has... Oh, wait. We'll get to her later. We'll get to her later. He has a wall jump. Now, his special moves are Moonglow, Moonrise, Aquatic Moonrise. Now, you must hold the button and input a direction. So, it's quarter circle, high punch, low put, high put, and high kick, and then new moon, which is backwards. New moon, which is backwards. So let's show you how these ones are go. That's it. That's projectile. Oh, he disappears like magic. Oh. This one goes forward and to the back. He can go forward with this. On the heavy, it goes behind him. So it goes behind him on the heavy. So at light, it goes like this. In medium, he goes far. And on heavy, he goes on the other side. So he got some options there. We restart on that side. Let's go to the button configuration. Wait, I'm sorry. Back to Kazuma. New Moon is the aquatic moonrise, and New Moon is on the back. Sometimes you can get the whole direction and move the direction. That was the aquatic moonrise. And then you have New Moon on that side. Weapon flip techniques is Lunar Slash. His super special moves are Blood Moon Prison. So he has a wall jump, so he has speed. He has somewhat speed, and there's his wall jump. And he can go up from that side. So he has a medium slash. His poke. He got a good kick, so his kicks are there, and there it goes. He got a good slash. I'll use him a little bit. And ooh. This is a water and ice-based character here. He's got good swings too. So you have to be careful with him. And he can disappear and reappear. So he got good technique. If you want to play the mind game. Interestingly enough, that ooh, I like that. I like that. He can use that and combat, and I think he can use that. I haven't played the game in a while, so you have to excuse me. He can use that and New Moon together, and that will cause a typhoon. So, ooh. Don't have to turtle with this guy. You can be aggressive as you want, which is what this game implies. Even though the gameplay is deliberately slow, you can go in on a lot of people if you know what you're doing with this particular character. And he does a fake too. He does a twisting fake there too. So, before we continue, so like I was saying before, we were looking over this character. There are certain people that shouldn't even be saying anything concerning anything with the video game industry at this particular point. We had a situation concerning this particular game, concerning a particular character, the character that I'm going to be showing next. And I don't know about you, but in a way, things have to be shown for what it is. You have to be honest with people. And the honesty has to come from a realization that there is a lot of very soft, very weak-minded people all over the fighting game community and in a lot of places in the video game community and in the power structures of the video game industry. I think one of the things that has shell-shocked us is the realization that a lot of the things in the past that people warned about that was coming have now come to pass, and they have refused to see for what it is, to see it for what it is. I just want to let everyone know, and I'm going to let everyone do it because this is somewhat connected, that we have a whole culture that says we cannot snitch. That if you snitch somebody out, you cannot be trusted. 45 million people watched a man who hurt a child, who got with these criminals, who talked about he was the toughest dude in the whole wide new age, new era of the rap game. And then when he started doing stuff with these gangsters, knowing what they know, this dude went out and snitched everybody out in order to get a plea deal. I just want y'all to know, he's a snitch. I just want y'all to know that. In order for him to survive in a culture that says that most of these rap artists are the toughest hombres around, he snitched in order for him to survive. And because of this thing, coronavirus, which I just told every single one of you just now, just 15 minutes before, I just told all of you on how this thing has hurt American society. Because of that virus, the snitch walks free and says the next 2 years of his probation is going to be commuted if he only stays home and don't bother nobody. This whole man can convince a woman and get her pregnant with a child, a baby girl. And he snitched out all of these people. Snitched them out. And then implied that another female artist is connected with them, even though there is spurious connections to that particular group. And y'all soft, folks. Y'all soft brothers. Especially some of y'all in the FGC community. And in the video game industry. A lot of you came from the worst of the worst ghettos in the history of this planet. Y'all came in here and some of y'all supported that snitch. Same people that created controversy about this particular game that makes no sense at the end of the day, listening to some girl out there trying to gain attention because she feels some sort of way about the world that it is, because she listens to people out there, her professors, who out there talking about all these things, these lies. And those lies are the reason why we have 30 million people, 33 million people. It's going to be reaching 45 million people out of work for the first time in American history. That type of woman looking for attention, complain about a video game character, is what you listen to force somebody out. And then she was being helped by some dude connected to people that are connected today, who's ultimately working for Electronic Arts and EA Sports. Just to let you know how evil the Western development apparatus and community is towards other people. I don't even want to reach to that particular point, but I am going to say it. It's okay to say that word when it's actually happening. It doesn't matter if it's Sony with Sangrin Kangora. It doesn't matter when it's with this particular game and the whole JP Kellums and all of this and all of this thing with that female FGC player who never even liked the game or never even touched the game after playing it only once. I played it at least 15 times, including today. All of these things, it doesn't matter if the whole thing with China and Valorant and all of these things coming out with Epic and Riot trying to infect your computers. It doesn't matter if it is the FGC, not the FG, just the FGC community and the esports community doing their little shenanigans on the side. And it doesn't even matter when it comes to The Last of Us 2. Again, from the very beginning, that it was announced, and I said it here when this place was called PlayStation Zeitgeist. I said it here that that game should have never have been made one time. I said it. I said it I've proven it, and now I'm going to be vindicated beyond my wildest dreams that this game should have never been had a sequel, nor DLC, nor anything. Should have been just that one game for that one particular machine, the PlayStation 3. Should have been that one. No, we're going into the PlayStation 5, and we're going to have two versions in it for the PlayStation 5. PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. Not just that. This whole culture is not serious. Because if it was serious, women like these, looking for attention, trying to grab attention, will not be heard. Event status coming around has been talking about this, has been telling the truth about the FGC for years. And Event Status stated on his Twitter account that he don't got a set of tits, and that's why nobody wants to listen to him. But it's okay to listen to Alinity, even though she broke Twitch's terms of standards, broke their TOS. It's okay for all these things to take place, because in this pandemic, as you have seen now with the rise of OnlyFans and JustFans, the rise of this sim culture 10 times worse than it was back then, the whole thing with how characters should look and how they shouldn't look, and all the rest of it, what this pandemic has shown, without any shadow of a doubt, how monstrous we have all become as we get stuck at home, as all of these celebrities sing about better days that will never come. So a Japanese company come around and said, this particular character, Iroha, is coming. Iroha is coming. And so Iroha is coming. And when Iroha is coming, we did the video and we decided, hey, I'm not gonna do no, all these, this is better days are coming and all the rest of it. We did our little thank yous to the people that helped, to the people both in Japan and there who are trying to stop this COVID-19. But let's have a little fun. It's just 2 hours on Twitter. Let's do a little bit of shit posting. No, some woman got to come on and say, you can't be doing this, you can't do this like that. Like she is a mother of somebody. Welcome. We're going to do Aroa now. Iroha. Some woman had to come up and tell us that we cannot be horny on main. Really? Really? This cat, this female cat out here, talking about we can't be horny on main on Twitter, where OnlyFans and JustFans people are all over the damn place talking about buy my stuff on OnlyFans. And this woman over here complaining about Iroha is talking about brothers can't be horny on main. One woman and a dude that don't work in the Japanese industry anymore. He worked for EA Sports. He is a competitor to SNK. Convinced the people over in Japan said, dude, just calm down. You overstep your bounds. Just step down from the thing. Those two people convinced them? Are you serious? Are you serious about this? When we have a global pandemic going around, you don't know that your society is monstrous to you? You don't know that your society wants you destroyed? You didn't know that? Now you know. Now you know. Let's get to Aroha and her moveset. We're in the chain game right now. We in the chain game right now. The bird's loading. There's Aroha and her two swords. She hops on one foot. That's right, she hopping on one foot. Her whole thing is she hopping on one foot. So Aroha has two command moves. Iron Fettered Ridge is a kick move from the back, and it can be done while unarmed. Both of them can be done unarmed. So she has a strike like this. Now she has a strike like this, and then she has a double jump. At the apex of the jump, it can go either three ways. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And remember, you can do a short jump. Remember, you have a short jump. You have a short jump as well. You have a short jump as well. If you remember how in the main, what do they call this? In the main tutorial, you know you have a shorter jump. So, back to the command list. So Aroha has two moves, command moves. This can be both done unarmed. The Iron Feather Ridge and the double jump. They're both unarmed. So now she has a wind slash, which is air okay. Also can be done in the air is drizzle. And it can be raged into. Her pinwheel is also okay. Rain Holy Buck is okay. So one of them is kicking. That can be done unarmed. So she has options on the unarmed side. Watch this. That's her projectile. She plays much low. Let's go to the center. She can do all of those moves in the air too. So from the double jump, she can go to the air. Remember, she is just hopping. So that's her moves on that side. So she has a Wind Slash, which you just saw, the Drew Drizzle, which is also Air OK, but there's larger versions of that Drew Drizzle. Pinwheel you saw, and the Rain Holly block. Now her weapon flipping technique is the Gale Force drop. I think I can pull this off. Hold on. I think I can pull this off. Hold on. I'm using a different controller, so I'm not using the main one. I'm not using my main one. Those things can go long. Those things can go long. Hold on. I'll get it. Hold on. That's Pinwheel. That's Pinwheel again. Because I tried to do with the second controller. Pinwheel again. Those things get you deep. The thing is that for her, okay, hold on. We're in the middle. I'll see what I can do. This controller that I have is the one that gets for the PlayStation side. So Gale Force drop is medium and high punch. So that's the weapon flipping technique. And then she has Crane Dance, which is a super special move there. So that's her move set there. So most of her attacks are going to come from here. That's middle. That's mid. As you can see, her kicks. She can go kick here. And then she has these kicks here. Ooh! Now remember, that one can go up too. And that's one's the jump. So, let me start this. So, as you can see, this is the problem. You have people that don't understand when to be quiet and learn how to be silent. They have come around being busybodies of the world. They tell you who to marry, where you gonna live, how you gonna feed yourself, how you gonna bathe yourself. They're not telling you anything about how this particular pandemic is hurting people. You're listening to snitches and those that hurt others. You women out there in the FGC all supporting criminals and jackasses, and then the FGC is going to allow somebody that works at EA Sports to talk game about something they're not even a part of anymore? Are you really for real now? I'm calling out a lot of people's manhood right now. I'm calling them out. You know why I'm calling them out? It's very, very, very simple. Very simple. I'm calling them out because a lot of y'all don't understand what is going on. Event Status and a lot of other dudes have been trying to tell y'all about how soft the FGC is. Really damn soft. They don't know none about who is controlling the FGC or esports, all the rest of it, who they want to play games through. That y'all have been made so weak, especially concerning The Last of Us 2, especially concerning that you're going to let motherfuckers who want to dictate your whole life, who want to dictate how you exist in this world, carte blanche to do the same. And you should be ashamed of yourself for doing it. One of the reasons why I moved away from all this about 2 years ago, was because there were no men willing to stand up to these dumbass bitches in the FGC and anywhere in the video game industry, because they were defended by supposed white knights who said everybody's an incel and all the rest of it. When when these folks already got enough pussy to live live 20 lifetimes. It's not even about that no more. It's about control of one's mind. It's about control, and instrument of control. And the way one leads others into destruction, that's what they want. They don't want human beings anymore. They want pack animals. That's how they treat a lot of black folk, a lot of Latino folk. That's how these women treat us. Doesn't matter if they're Asian, Latino, doesn't matter if they're white or black. They see y'all men as pack animals. They don't see you as human beings anymore. Because if they saw you as human beings, they wouldn't be talking about Iroha right now. They wouldn't be asking somebody that works at EA Sports, who has nothing to do with this championing side of the industry anymore, to be talking shit. They wouldn't be doing that. They wouldn't be letting Jason Schreier create a new Russian collusion narrative concerning The Last of Us 2, and saying that Sony didn't do nothing and Naughty Dog didn't do nothing. When everybody and their mama know they lying. They lying. They lying to your teeth. So I'm just want to let y'all know, as I finish with this and I do another recording concerning this game online, I just want to let y'all guys know. Okay? Y'all did this to yourselves. You didn't do it to me. Me? I can go wherever I want in this world. I can do whatever the fuck I wish. Understand that? Y'all understand that? But I have enough respect, knowing where the world is right now, to come up and complain about video game females and how they are acted and the reaction from other people. While their friends, their mothers were whores, their sisters are whores, their friends are whoring around on OnlyFans and Just Fans. Our country is heading towards shambles. They out there flashing guns on each side because they don't want to talk to each other. I can go wherever I want to go, but I'm just letting y'all know, the FGC needs to be disbanded if you gonna play this game. You need to destroy it. You need to get real motherfuckers out here to give a damn about these games to save this business. Cause you ain't gonna do it from these people. These women need to be thrown out. They want to be whores. They want to complain about whoredom while their friends are out whoring. Let them be with their friends and let them whore out. Don't come to me and saying that, oh, that's my idea, when you got the idea from some guy, probably from EA Sports. Get out of here. Y'all gotta get these soft boys out of here. You gotta get the simps out of here. You gotta get them out. Because I'm starting to laugh at y'all guys. You got nothing. You want to play games, but I'll let y'all know. We're already starting something new. We're building new stuff. We're not going to stay here. We're going to build a new FGC. I don't want to see no girl come in here talking shit about an Unreal character when we have a pandemic going around. Who made her God? Yeah, and you know who did this? The schools and the other people did. The professor did. J.P. Kellums did. Because they live to run to get pussy. And that shit's dead, bruh. It's dead. Thank you for listening. We will see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. I will see you guys soon. We're going to go online in about a couple minutes, so please join us for that. So, thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys later. From the unhappiest place, all game industry. This is Novid. Take care. See y'all guys in a bit.